On episode 21 of the TD Nation Kickstart show, we talk about selecting the proper running shoes, cheat days, and we get to acknowledge something that's never happened in TD Nation before, back-to-back-to-back Beachbody Challenge winners. What's up, TD Nation? Welcome to episode 21 of the TD Nation Kickstart show. We've got a great show for you today. We're going to talk about running shoes. We're going to talk about cheat days. But first, I'm so excited that I have to give a special shout out to Steve Sample, Kim Langley, and Brian Beam, who all won the Beachbody Challenge in back-to-back-to-back days. And I don't know if you guys realize how amazing that is, but the Beachbody Challenge, you guys can all submit. If you're doing a Beachbody program, you can submit for it, and they give away $500 a day. They give away monthly winners that win $1,000, and then quarterly that win $5,000, and those people are up for $25,000, and the grand prize of $100,000. And our team produces Beachbody Challenge winners unlike anything else, and I don't know if you guys realize how crazy that is, because there are thousands of people from all over the United States, Canada, Puerto Rico submitting for this every single day, and we just had back-to-back-to-back winners. Steve has lost 71 pounds, won $500. Kim Langley yesterday has lost 86 pounds, won $500, and then today Brian Beam, who's lost 209 freaking pounds, won $1,000. So he's up for the $5,000 and the trip to LA. And you know TD Nation is going to be supporting him like crazy and getting the votes out. The amount of votes he gets does help in the equation to get him to LA and win the $5,000. But I think we can do it, Brian. I'm super excited. I'm so proud of all of you guys. It's just amazing. We have won, our team has won $11,500 now in the Beachbody Challenge. And that's incredible. With Beachbody, you know, there's good coaches, and of course there's bad coaches. There's good teams and there's bad teams. I think our team is so different because, first of all, we'll help anybody, whether you buy products, whether you're taking supplements or not. We don't care. We just want to help educate you and teach you, regardless of your budget. But you know, if you do buy a program and start taking Shakeology, obviously we aren't going to abandon you. And I see that happen a lot with coaches. Heck, I see that happen a lot in business. Once the sale is made, the company doesn't care and just leaves you alone. And that's not what TD Nation does. There is nothing that excites me more than seeing you guys reach your goals and win the Beachbody Challenge and get some money for your hard work. That is the coolest thing ever. And we just keep doing it and producing winners, and we had back-to-back-to-back winners. And what's crazy is this happened last year. You know, we put in work. We're helping you guys so much. We got thousands of people in TD Nation now. And, you know, behind the scenes, there's all these messages of, you know, I've hit a plateau. What do I put my calories at now? What do I put my macros at now? Are there any supplements that can help me more? Should I be switching my programs? And we're interacting with these people every day. And you watch them from the beginning of the year, and it's not, the reward is not instant, right? Because you got to put in the work. And by the end of the year, we start hitting winter. The same thing happened last year. The beginning of the year was not so much. End of the year, we started kicking out winners after winter. And it always makes the end of the year so exciting, and it makes all the work in the beginning of the year so worth it. To see you guys, giving your family and friends the greatest gift of all, more time. We say it all the time, but that's really what we're doing, right? We're just we're working hard to improve our health and be stronger, just so we can be around for the people we love and have a better quality of life. That's what this is about. So seeing you guys actually win some money is so cool. So I hope all you guys doing Beachbody programs, the biggest reward is that you're getting healthier and that you're giving more time for your friends and family. But don't forget to submit for the Beachbody Challenge, because it's pretty cool to actually get a check. I still remember when I got $1,000 check when I won. I was like, I can't believe they just gave me $1,000 for getting healthy. How cool is that? So very, very cool. So yeah, we've won $11,500 in TD Nation. Incredible. And another thing I wanted to talk about was the power of Beachbody programs. All those people obviously are using Shakeology, using Beachbody programs, but the power of Beachbody programs is amazing, and it was on display again this weekend as I went. I took a guy's trip to Michigan, met up with some buddies who, actually met them in a Beachbody challenge when I started a few years ago, and we became really close friends, and I just love these guys to death. We support each other in good times, bad. Anytime I'm struggling, they're there for me, which is another reason why these support groups are so important. If you click with somebody, team up with them, ask them to be your success partner, ask them to reach out to you if you're falling off, and help you when you need help. That's the biggest thing about these support groups, is it just keeps you going. And something about knowing, there's other people going through the same struggles and fighting to work out and eat healthier. It just helps you. Really take advantage of that. But anyway, so we went to this guys weekend, and I haven't power lifted in like 70 some days because I've been doing the recharge, and the recharge is just, we made a hybrid out of all the workouts on Beachbody On Demand. So, and it's been incredible, and I feel so good. I feel so great. But I wasn't sure how I do when we did this powerlifting competition. So, we do squats, deadlifts, and bench press. And then you take your best lift from each one and total them up. My goal when I started powerlifting was always just to get over 1,000 pounds. So, a few months ago, I hit 1,035 pounds in the 3 lifts, and I was so excited about that. I was just hoping to hit 1,000 this weekend, just because I like to just make sure that I'm fit enough where I can lift 1,000 pounds, and I'm good with that. So we got there, and I hadn't power lifted. I'd just been doing Beachbody programs. My old squat PR, personal record, was 355 pounds. I was amazed. I was able to squat 350 to depth, meaning the crease of my hip got below my knees. So I felt really good about that. I was only 5 pounds off. My old bench PR was 305 pounds. I was able to bench 295, and it kind of flew up, and I think had I went for 300, I would have been able to hit 300. So I think I would have only been like 5 pounds off of my PR on bench press. But then deadlift blew me out of the water. My old PR for deadlift was 390 pounds, and I deadlifted 405, and it flew up to now 415. I tried 415, and it felt like a million, but so when you total those 3 up, I PR'd on 3 big lifts. I hit 1,050 pounds in those 3 lifts, just doing Beachbody programs. So I'm telling you guys, these programs work. If you're printing off a sheet off the internet and you're doing your own thing, you are missing out on so much. They put so much science into these programs, the timing of the routines, what muscle groups to work, when you work them. I'm just begging you guys to invest in yourselves, get a program, talk to your coach, figure out which one's best for you, get a program, and do it. You are going to be amazed, and you're going to get to your goals a lot faster than if you're doing it on your own. And the best thing is, if you get the program and you don't like it, return it for a full refund. But my biggest suggestion to all of you is to just try on demand for 30 days. It's free. You can activate it, try it for 30 days, stream it. You can try out everything from P90X, Insanity, X2, Asylum, all sneak peeks into the new programs that are coming up. It's wonderful. It's worth every cent, but really try it out. All right, so at the end of the show, too, I wanted to say real quick, I'm going to post all our Beachbody Challenge winners. Because they just got to. It's so cool. All right, so first question of the day. We've got the TD Nation Retreat coming up, and a lot of people are going to be running 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, full marathons. If you don't know about the TD Nation Retreat, go to tdnationretreat.com. You can see all the information there. But the first question is, Lance, I'm preparing for the retreat. Are running shoes, how important are running shoes? And if they are important, can you suggest some to me? So, yes, running shoes are extremely important. The last thing you want to do is go to finish line and have some kid in high school just give you a pair of shoes that you think look really cool. You're going to hurt yourself, and it's going to really affect the way you run. So there's a couple things that what I would suggest you do is go to a specialized running store where they will actually watch your gait. They'll look at the arches of your feet. They'll determine if you have high arches, flat feet. Then they will determine if you overpronate, meaning your foot really rolls inward, or if you supinate, meaning your foot rolls out. Most of you are going to overpronate, meaning your foot really rolls in. My wife fits into that category. This is a pair of her running shoes. Asics is a good brand. Brooks is a good brand. If you want some other brands, talk to Larry. He's our running guy. So when you overpronate, which is what most people do, and sometimes a lot of people who overpronate will have flat feet, your foot is rolling in a lot, you're going to want to look for shoes that have this gray bar on the sole. And what that is just more support to keep your foot in a more neutral gait so that you don't really roll in. People who overpronate, you will also find that the insides of your shoes are worn more. So you definitely want to get a shoe that keeps your foot in a neutral gait. Some people supinate, like I do. And those people generally have really high arches, which I do, are more susceptible to sprained ankles, which I am. But you will not see that gray bar on the sole. Our feet roll out really far, and mine really, really do. It's crazy how much mine do. The outside of the shoe will be worn for those that supinate. And this is a pair of my old running shoes. I supinate so bad, I don't know if you can see that, but my pinky toe, I blow out the side of my shoe. Like, look, this shoe is like still in good shape. Like, it looks almost new, and I don't wear them anymore because I supinate so bad that I blow out the sides of my shoe. So yeah, so do running shoes matter? They're incredibly important. You want to get to a specialized store, have them videotape or watch you run so they can determine whether you overpronate or you supinate, and they can give you the proper shoe to put you in a more neutral gait. So yeah, don't skimp on shoes. Very, very important. All right, second question. Lance, can I cheat? So this question is about cheat days. So cheat days, this is a tough question to just answer black and white. Are cheat days okay? If you're somebody who is trying to lose a lot of weight and get to, below 10% body fat, you are going to be somebody who is not going to be able to afford a lot of cheat days. First of all, to get below 10% body fat, you're going to have to be very strict, very locked in, very hard to do. So if that's you, I would say you're going to have to really limit your cheat days. If you're somebody that just wants to get below 15% body fat, just get a little healthier, maybe not be ripped, then you can have more cheat days. But if you're looking to make progress, and you think you can have a cheat day every single week, you are sadly mistaken. One cheat day is going to put you back 3 or 4 days of working out. So you just have to determine, is that cheat day worth being set back 3 to 4 days? If it is, go ahead and cheat. If not, then don't. Also, what I would say about cheat days is what we're trying to teach you guys in TD Nation is to realize that cheat days, you just don't need them. What we're trying to do is get you guys to a healthy calorie level where you can maintain your body weight so that you can more easily fit in foods that are quote-unquote unhealthy. If you're counting calories and you're counting macros, meaning your carbs, proteins, and fats, and you're aware of what you're eating every day, then you're going to be able to fit things in like 3 Oreos or a bowl of ice cream and not have it set you back. Now, can you do that all the time? No. If you're at your desired weight, then yes, you're going to be able to fit those bad foods into your diet more often, and that's where we want to get everybody to. That's our long-term goal. Get you to your goal weight while having a healthy metabolism so that you can fit these bad things into your diet. That's the win. That's the ultimate goal in this thing. That's how you sustain weight loss long term. So if you're counting your calories and you're aware of what your macros are, let's say you want to have a bowl of ice cream at night, what you do is you go into MyFitnessPal, you plug in that bowl of ice cream, and you realize it's going to be high on fat and carbs. So what's that tell you? Earlier in the day, you're going to have to go lower on carbs and fats. You're going to have to eat higher protein meals. And then at night, you can have that bowl of ice cream. It brings your fat and carbs up to the level where you want it to be, and you're not going to have a setback. The other thing that does is it prevents you from binge eating. When you go 110% for 90 days or 120 days or whatever it is, and you're restricting yourself or depriving yourself from foods that you love, you're more susceptible to binge eat later on. And we want to avoid that. So that's why we count calories. That's why we count macros. It's so that when you're craving those things, you're craving Oreos, you're like, man, I really want some Oreos tonight, then you figure out what you need to do earlier on the day so you can fit those Oreos in your macros at night. And you can do that, once a week or once every 2 weeks and still see progress. And so what I would say is, yeah, you can cheat depending on your goals. If you're looking to get to 5, 6, 7, 8% body fat, you're going to have to cheat a lot less to get there. It's going to be a lot tougher. But if you're just looking to get healthier and lose weight, you can cheat. You can have those cheat days, but we would rather you work those bad, quote-unquote, unhealthy foods into your normal calories and macros for the day so that you don't have setbacks. All right, guys, that's it for this week's show. What a wonderful week in TD Nation to see you guys, all your hard work paying off. We're going to end the show with all of our Beachbody Challenge winners' photos. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to us. Don't wait for your coaches to reach out to you. If you need help, reach out to your coaches or reach out to anybody who you admire in TD Nation, and I know they are more than happy to help you guys. Keep kicking butt, and we will talk to you on the next show.